always wanted to do it long ass time ago. I had no idea where to start, how to start, whatever. I mean, we're talking like 18, 19 years ago I wanted to do it. And just kind of, I don't know, life happened, never got around to it. A little over, just almost exactly a year ago actually, started taking a class down at the Improv Carmen Vallone puts on, and just ended up getting into it that way. Just saw a Facebook post and went for it. I was pretty nervous. First open mic I remember I did at Bloodhound Brew at a restaurant down near Universal, and I only had like 2.5 minutes worth of stuff, and all of it was shitting on the Food Channel, just how stupid Food Channel is and all that. So I went up towards the end, and the only people left in the audience was the entire kitchen crew that just got off work. That's the whole front table. So here I am, just gonna talk shit about what they do and love. So it didn't go great, but whatever, it's fine. One of the first ones I ever heard was Delirious. That was floating around in elementary school. We had bootleg HBO growing up in the mid '80s, so I must have seen Bill Cosby himself a million times. Just the one HBO channel, but we had it for free. Who else? Dice Rules. I remember in high school, so Andrew Dice Clay for the first time on HBO. We're like, wow, who the hell is this guy? House full of 17, 16-year-olds watching this. That was just amazing. Dice, those guys are probably the main comedians I grew up just listening to. Sam Kinison, same thing there. That guy was just an animal for just a few short years, but it was an amazing run. I still like Cheers. Cheers is still great. Just the one-liners, the jokes, Carla, Sam, all of them. That was just a great show. More recent shows, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There's pretty much nothing on regular cable for me. You got to go to the weird channels, FX and stuff like that. The League was good for a little while there, the first couple of seasons. Archer, stuff like that. That kind of humor. Movie-wise, Friday, Clerks. None of the sequels for either one of those. The sequels suck. Don't ever see a sequel. No! Stuff like that. I think what other movies have I seen? I've seen no movie recently. I've seen no new movie in the last 2 years. I'm completely missing out on something, I'm sure. Caddyshack, Airplane, you quote the shit out of those. If you can't quote those, turn in your man card. I used to watch, what was it? Was it on MTV back in the early 90s with The State? It was pretty good. Around the same time Our Citizens Brigade came out. One was on MTV, one was on Comedy Central. I can't remember which is which, but used to definitely watch those. That was back in college, yeah. Street joke, whatever, don't know who wrote it. Man or woman getting home. You're standing there for a few seconds, and the guy turns to the woman and goes, "Excuse me, can I smell your pussy?" She's like, "Oh, absolutely not." And he goes, "Yeah, well, it must be your feet." I think Dice would be a fun ride. I think everybody gives him shit, but I think there's a lot to be learned there. The guy's been doing it for a long time. Bill Burr seems like a blast to hang out with. I heard Michael Rappaport on Sirius last week on Nikki Glazer's show, and I just want to have a beer with that guy. He's friggin' insane. I'm like, all right, I'd like to hang out with this guy. I'd probably get my ass kicked at some point, but I think it'd be a good time. You got to have Jeff Ross and Dave Attell. We saw them at Bumpin' Mics in New York. You got to have those guys. I don't know Louis C.K. He's not really a roast kind of guy, but I mean anybody on any of the daises. Well, we can't. Greg Giraldo would have been good. Patrice O'Neill, missed that guy. Those guys would have been amazing at that kind of thing. Jim Norton would be good at a roast. So I think those 5 guys we'd have to bring back Patrice and Greg, but yeah, I think that'd go good. I've never done any improv or any of that. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be any decent at it. Maybe give it a shot one of these days. Take a class or something, just to see if it works or not. Writing's not bad. That way, at least you can still get around with writing jokes. But you do that for people, but you don't have the inconvenience of bombing your ass off. Just you watch somebody else go up and bomb their ass off with your materials. Like, that's fine, sucker. You don't lose anything on that. Writing wouldn't be too bad. We throw comments out at each other in class all the time. it's something fun that I'm doing right now. It's just something to try it out, see what happens. If anything comes out of it, cool. If not, I mean, I've got a day job. I know a lot of guys they're younger guys. I'm old. I can't be cranking it out, grinding it out on the road. I'm not going to do that. Let's be realistic here. It's a fun thing to do. It's pretty cool. Make a couple people laugh, meet some new friends, meet people never would have met before. Then hey, that's cool. That's all I'm looking to get out of it, really. Social media, go to Instagram at Mark McKay Comedy. Facebook, just Mark McKay. The profile picture it's of me driving a race car. You can't even tell that it's me. You saw that earlier. You're like, no, delete. Reject this guy's friend request. But yeah, it's just a Facebook sometimes and Instagram at Mark McKay Comedy. That's it. I've got a couple jokes that I do, and it's a more local humor, so it wouldn't work out of town. But it's making fun of some local monuments, some signs, some local advertising, celebrities, that kind of thing. So that when they're driving down the road later on after they hear a set, they'll see that billboard or they'll see that sign or that building, like, oh yeah, that guy was making a joke about that the other night. Yeah, just for them to just remember back to that joke when they're driving around town and they see that thing, it just triggers that memory at the time they were at some crappy bar and this idiot architect was trying to tell jokes. Hi y'all, my name is Mark McKay. Check out my interview on acutiepie.com.